wealthy Yorkshire landowner who dressed in masculine clothes, but she was often the subject of ridicule in her hometown of Halifax in the 1800s.
The story of her life has been turned into a TV drama by writer Sally Wainwright, who was able to draw on the 4 million word diaries which documented Anne's relationships with women, her travels around the world and her work to try to restore her ancestral home, Shibden Hall.
Well, there's a screening of the BBC drama at Halifax's Square Chapel near the Peace Hall tonight. But first, here's a sneak preview.
Oh, good God.
You help this man down. Struck a pothole. The driver was torn from his seat and his arm was dislocated and shattered.
Well then, Mum, it's lucky you were there to step in.
No one else seemed disposed to rise to the occasion.
So, as you said, Gentleman Jack is having its preview screening in Halifax tonight. Ian White is there, brushing shoulders with the stars.
I am indeed, Harry. Yes, good evening. Welcome to Halifax. You'll recognise the Peace Hall behind me. What a backdrop. And over here, I've dragged some ladies out of a good party that's going on. We've got Saran, of course, we've got Sally, and we've got Sophie. And, well, what a night. And this is something you've been waiting for, Sally, for a long time, because you've written this. You're an award-winning writer, as we know. You must be so proud to actually get this out premiered in Yorkshire.
I think this is the most exciting night of the whole thing, really, because we've did a premiere in New York and we did a premiere in London, but I think the Halifax one's the best, obviously. and I think tonight's going to be fun. Yeah, I've been working on it for 20 years, so it's quite a thing to be.
So what is it about Anne Lister that you wanted to do? Why did you want to tell a story?
Everything about Anne Lister is exciting. She was one of the most exuberant, brilliant, clever, charismatic, extraordinary women who ever lived, and I think it's amazing that she's, you know, only now getting recognised for who she was and her huge contribution with her extraordinary journal.
And you had to find someone, of course, who would play the part of Gentleman Jack. Yeah. And of course, Gentleman Jack was a bit of a derogatory term, really, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. She uses the name Freddie as a nice term from her ex-girlfriends and her girlfriends, and Gentleman Jack was a derogatory term, yeah, because the way she looked, because she was quite manly, because people suspected that she was with other ladies in the wrong way, but of course lesbian wasn't a word in 1832, so people didn't know what to kind of label her as, and she didn't know how to label herself. She called herself an oddity. I mean, this is all in the diary. It's so fascinating, and as Sally said, we had to kind of put the diary aside because we had to concentrate on 1832 to 1834, which is what is in the show of the 8 episodes, because otherwise you get lost, because it's just so fascinating. And obviously the coded parts are wonderful as well, because they were her secrets.
I know, and of course there's a lot of well, is raunchy the right word? I don't know. There's a lot of steamy scenes in the programme, aren't there? And some of them with your good self, Sophie.
There aren't a lot of steamy. I don't know if raunchy or steamy. It's a love story, though. But yeah, no, I mean, it's amazing. This is the story, this incredible woman, and then my character, Anne Walker, everything that Anne Lister was, Anne Walker was not. But they somehow found their way to each other and ended up with each other and made this extraordinary decision to validate their relationship and commit and be open about it. And so that's what the story is, I think, really.
Yeah,
their love.
And what a great part to play at the end of the day, isn't it? You must have enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was thrilling. Every day, working with Sally as the first, so we've done 4 projects together, and this is the first time Sally directed me. And every day we said that we were blessed. We felt it was magical because we got to film in Shibden Hall, so we literally walked in her footsteps. And we were still having the diary decoded on set, which was just, raw and brilliant and thrilling.
Oh, no. Well, great. Congratulations for getting it made, and we look forward to seeing it. When can we see it on BBC One?
It's on Sunday the 19th of May at 9 o'clock on BBC One.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. From a very wet Halifax and from a very glitzy surrounding, back to you.
If Sally Wainwright's involved in that, it will be
quality. It will. 19th of May, it's in my diary.
The weather, Paul.